I'm about to tell you exactly how to manage your money like the 1%. Let's do it. The first rule is to live below your means. This may sound simple, but it's one of the most effective ways to start building wealth. Many wealthy people live surprisingly modest lifestyles, especially when they're just starting out. They choose to invest in appreciating assets instead of spending on flashy items that don't add to their net worth. Think about people like Warren Buffett or Mark Zuckerberg, known for their modest spending habits despite their immense wealth. By living below your means and avoiding lifestyle inflation, you create a surplus of income that can be used to build investments, creating a steady flow of passive income over time. The next big secret? Budgeting. You might be thinking that budgeting is basic, but the way the top 1% budget is anything but typical. Rather than looking at a budget as a restriction, the wealthy use it as a strategic plan. They allocate funds to different areas intentionally. Their budget is designed to maximize growth, focusing on spending what will increase their net worth, whether it's investments, business opportunities, or assets. This also includes budgeting for their personal development. Wealthy people often invest in skills, courses, and experiences that can expand their knowledge and ability to earn. When you create your budget, think of it as a tool that empowers you to build wealth instead of something that limits you. Now, let's talk about debt. The wealthy treat debt very differently from the average person. They understand that not all debt is bad. In fact, they leverage debt strategically to create wealth. This is often referred to as good debt versus bad debt. Good debt includes things like real estate loans or business loans, which can create cash flow or build equity. Bad debt, on the other hand, includes high-interest consumer debt like credit cards. The top 1% avoid consumer debt as much as possible and only take on debt that will work for them by generating income or increasing the value of an asset over time. For you, this means evaluating any debt you have and considering how you can move towards having only debt that helps, rather than hinders, your financial goals. Another important aspect of managing money like the 1% is focusing on cash flow. Cash flow is simply the amount of cash coming in versus going out. The wealthy prioritize creating multiple income streams to ensure they always have cash coming in, regardless of economic changes or setbacks. This could be through investments, rental properties, dividends, side businesses, or even royalties. The goal is to diversify income sources so that there's always cash flowing in. The great thing about cash flow is that it gives you the freedom to invest and reinvest, making your money work for you. Take a look at your own finances and think about how you can start adding more sources of income. Now, let's get into investments. The wealthy prioritize investments over savings. While they know the importance of an emergency fund, they're not letting the majority of their money sit in a regular savings account. They understand that wealth grows when money is put to work. This is why they allocate a significant portion of their income to investments, whether it's stocks, real estate, or even their own businesses. Their investments are strategically chosen to grow over time, often with a mix of safer assets and higher risk, high reward investments. By focusing on investment growth rather than just savings, they allow compound interest and time to work in their favor. Now, we've touched on the basics of investing. But one thing that truly sets the wealthy apart is their focus on asset allocation. This means they don't put all their eggs in one basket. Wealthy individuals typically have a diversified portfolio, which might include stocks, bonds, real estate, and sometimes even alternative assets like art or cryptocurrency. They know that diversification helps them manage risk and gives them a level of protection against market volatility. As you build your own investments, consider how you can diversify to minimize risk and improve your returns. Another principle the 1% follow is to keep a long-term perspective. Unlike most people who try to get rich quickly, the wealthy understand that building wealth takes time. They're patient with their investments and often let them grow for years, even decades, to see the true power of compounding returns. They don't panic with market fluctuations. Instead, they stay the course. So, if you're starting on this path, remember that patience is key. Think about the long-term potential of your investments rather than trying to cash out at the first opportunity. Next up, let's talk about taxes. Wealthy people are proactive when it comes to taxes. They work with financial advisors or tax professionals to minimize their tax burden legally. This includes strategies like investing in tax-advantaged accounts, utilizing deductions, and even living in low-tax states. Tax planning is essential because it allows them to keep more of their wealth working for them rather than paying it out to the government. You don't have to be rich to benefit from tax planning. Start learning about tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks or IRAs, and take advantage of any tax-saving opportunities available to you. One of the last principles we'll cover is the importance of constantly building financial knowledge. The 1% never stop learning about money. They read books, attend seminars, and stay up to date on financial trends. Many successful people dedicate time each week to learning about investing, personal finance, or economic trends. By staying educated, they're able to make smarter financial decisions and adapt quickly if needed. You don't need to spend hours every day studying finance, but even dedicating a little time each week to financial education can make a big difference over time. Finally, let's talk about mindset. The top 1% have a distinct mindset when it comes to money. They see money as a tool that can create freedom, security, and opportunity. They're not afraid to take calculated risks, and they understand that setbacks are a part of the journey. They view challenges as learning experiences rather than failures, and this mindset allows them to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Developing a similar mindset can help you stay focused on your financial goals even when you face challenges. So, there you have it. Some of the key principles for managing money like the top 1%. Living below your means, strategic budgeting, smart debt use, focusing on cash flow, investing wisely, diversifying, planning for taxes, constant learning, and having a resilient mindset. All of these are steps that can move you closer to financial success. You don't have to be wealthy to start implementing these practices. Even small changes can have a big impact over time. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who are on a journey to build wealth. Remember, the path to financial freedom isn't just for the wealthy, it's available to anyone willing to learn and take action.